it's Miss Colleen, and welcome to my teacher closet. Has there ever been anything that you had to practice and practice and practice at before you could do it? One of those things for me was learning how to blow a bubble. And when I was a kid, I had to practice, and I would chew my gum, try to blow the bubble. It would come out of my mouth. Finally, one day, I was able to blow a huge bubble. And let me tell you, I was so proud of myself. I just felt so good about myself. Well, one thing that I know that a lot of kids want to learn how to do is to whistle. And I had to practice learning how to whistle as well. And so I thought I might try to teach you to do that. Now, I don't know how to do the whistle where they blow through their fingers, and I just know how to do the whistle with just your mouth. Okay, so the first thing you have to do is pucker your lips. And then your tongue kind of rolls up like this. But it's still behind your teeth. So you just practice, and I can do this. Pretty good. That was my scale. I could also whistle a tune. Let's see if you can guess it. Did you guess it? Yes, that's right. Row, row, row your boat. Well, today's story is about a boy who is learning how to whistle. And this is Whistle for Willie by Ezra Jack Keats. And I like this book so much. I found 2 of them in my book box. So this is a good one. And you know what? This one is so old. I don't know if you can even see that. Look right there. This book only costs 95 cents. That's less than $1. I don't even think you can get those these days for a book less than $1. Okay, here we go. And then we're going to practice some more whistling. Here's the picture. Oh, how Peter wished he could whistle. He saw a boy playing with his dog. Whenever the boy whistled, the dog ran straight to him. My grandpup, Charlie, I'm going to show you a picture. When we're out at the dog park and I go, he'll come running like that. It's amazing. But you know what? My son, whose dog he is, my son is an adult now. He doesn't know how to whistle. Maybe he needs to watch this video. Anyway, so Peter tried and tried to whistle, but he couldn't. So instead, he began to turn himself around and around, and around he whirled faster and faster. When he stopped, everything turned upside down. Okay, stand up. Take a minute. I want you to, look around you. Is your space clear? I want you to stand up. We're going to whirl around 3 times. Ready? Arms out. Here we go. 1. Woo! 2. Woo! 1 more. 3. Woo! Whew. I hope you're not too dizzy. And then his world went up and down and around and round. Peter saw his dog Willie coming. Quick as a wink, he hid in an empty carton laying on the sidewalk. Wouldn't it be funny if I whistled, thought Peter? Willie would stop and look all around to see who it was. Peter tried again to whistle, But he couldn't. So Willie just walked on by. Peter got out of the carton and started home. On the way, he took some colored chalk out of his pocket and drew a long, long line. See, it started over here, around those girls jumping rope. That's something you have to practice, jumping rope. Right up to his door, and he stood there and tried to whistle again. He blew till his cheeks were tired, but nothing happened. He went into his house and put on his father's hat to make himself feel more grown up. He looked into the mirror to practice whistling. But still, no whistle. When his mother saw what he was doing, Peter pretended that he was his father. He said, "I've come home early today, dear. Is Peter here?" His mother answered, "Well, no, he's outside with Willie." "Well, then I'll go out and look for them." It's fun to pretend. First, he walked along the crack in the sidewalk. Then he tried to run away from his shadow. I like this kid. He's very creative. He jumped off his shadow, but when he landed, they were together again. So he jumped up and they were apart, but when they landed, they were together again. He came to the corner where the carton was, and who should he see but Willie? Peter scrambled under the carton. He blew and blew and blew. Suddenly, a real whistle came out. Willie stopped and looked around to see who it was. Peter predicted what Willie would do, and he was right. "It's me," Peter shouted, and he stood up. Willie raced right to him. Peter ran home to show his father and mother what he could do. They loved Peter's whistling. So did Willie. Oh, I almost forgot the page. Look at how proud he looks. He practiced and practiced. Peter's mother asked him and Willie to go on an errand to the grocery store. He whistled all the way there, and he whistled all the way home. Oh, my page fell out. I have to fix my book. The end. You know what this book tells me? It tells me, first of all, you have to practice that whistling. I don't know anybody who's done it right away. And it tells me to never give up. Peter tried and tried and tried. He practiced whenever he could, and he didn't give up. And pretty soon, he was whistling all the way to the store and all the way home. All right, let's do one more tune. I want to see if you can guess it. Okay, let me think. It's not Christmas time, but it is a Christmas tune. Can you guess? Yes, that is correct. Jingle bells. All right. Well, I want you to practice whatever you want to be good at. If it's whistling, if it's blowing a bubble, if it's braiding your sister's hair, if it's wrestling, but be careful with wrestling in the house. Baseball, basketball, whatever you want to become good at, just practice, practice, practice. And pretty soon, you will be fabulous at it because you're a fabulous kid. All right. Every day, you know it, is a new adventure. Thank you for coming to my teacher closet, and we'll see you again really soon.